Okay, short trade week, 4 days, going into the Easter holiday. No trading tomorrow. We'll be back at it Sunday night into Monday for the next trade week ahead. This is U.S. Central Time, Chicago Globex time. Had a short leading into the U.S. Open and was pretty much one and done there. I did take one other trade. I took this second long trade of the morning. I like the fact that we came down and held here a bit and then lifted, and out of that lift, we had a trade entry signal with the Algo IQ here. Now, this is manual discretionary. Algo Studio Pro application is now available through Trade Devils Group, and that is, of course, where you can build your own fully automated trading. The Algo IQ advanced indicator does have outputs that can be connected. So at a signal using something like Algo Studio Pro, it would have fired off the trade, entered, stop, then stop in trade management till eventual stop out, or final profit target. So what I've been doing, this is one of the few systems that I hold the full clip, so I don't do scale outs. I don't do any dynamic trading with this. I do everything static. So when I get into a trade, I basically have one stop, and then when the trade runs, I don't take any off. I've been looking at the data, and some of the runs are just too high distance of price, and it's probably because volatility is way up. So I'm not doing any like partials out at 1.5 to 1 or 1.7 or 2 to 1, and then leaving some on, like trading units of 3, take a third out, let 2/3 run. I've been trading full clip. So if I put on a 7 MNQ, I ride it till I decide to get out or I'm over daily profit objective. Now, I've always kind of advocated on a 150K account. So this is just my opinion from looking at the math and what are the probabilities to, like, day after day after day after day to get your daily profit objective. I like the $710 daily profit objective. So easily, that in this move, first signal near the U.S. cash session open, that would be done, especially if you're trading 7 MNQs. If I was even trading 5, that would have been done. So the reason is I've looked at the data. If I go for 900 a day, 800 a day, 900 a day, and just the typical price movements from prior systems, what I like about 710 a day, when I hit 710, if I'm trading automated or if I'm trading manual, the moment I'm at the 710 and I flatten out a trade, then with slippage, I'm usually always left with at least, about 700. Now in a 300K account, I simplify it and increase the odds even a bit more. I like the 1100 a day to 1250 a day range, anywhere in there to 1250. So today, trading the position size full clip on a 300K account, either one of these would have been hit. I just go for 1110. So after slippage, there's always usually 1100 left. And so every day, that's like my job. Go in, get the 1110 per 300K account, and then get out. Now, I've been using the trade copier in Quantower. I know it was buggy in the beginning. I think it's still in beta. I'm not having any problems with it. It's been just as reliable for me as some of the trade copiers that I've used in the past on NT8. So one thing I wanted to mention, it's something I've been cognizant of and I wanted to bring up, is not only are these automated signals with audible alerts, and obviously you can set whatever audible alert you want, custom ones, or pick from the ones that are available within the platform. And these signals for the Algo IQ advanced system work for third-party tools like Algo Studio Pro. I'm also working on a bit of a heads up. This is kind of new. It's something I've decided in the last few days. So if the conditions are getting near to what would be, and this is in the reversal mode, and I shot a video about this this past week, that there's going to be two modes for use of this tool. Let me turn the brightness up a bit. There's the uh, working higher momentum, linear, very linear price action type mode. You'll have to go watch the video on that when that condition arrives. Or I have it right now in the reversal mode. So in the reversal mode, I'm working on a heads up signal. So probably what would happen is I would have some dots appear on any price bars where we have about 90 to 90 some percent of the criteria met, meaning it's very likely we might have 100% of the algorithmic criteria in place to get a signal, so that you could get a lighter tone that you could set as a pre-signal, and then you'll have the main tone. I'm working on that. I think that would be a good idea for those manual trading, that you're getting kind of a little bit of a heads up. So I'm gonna build that in, and very likely I think I can get it to work. So it's kind of an idea, because sometimes I'm sitting here, I'm getting the audible tone, and if I'm not like pretty close to my charts, I got to walk over, enter the trade, and if it's a move where there's a pretty rapid drive away from price, then I'll typically still get in. I'll just light my position size, which is fine. Get in a bar to 2 bars late. Now, if I'm on a little bit higher time frame, that's not a big deal. If I'm down on some really low scalping time frame, then you kind of need to be Johnny on the spot when you're trading setups. If you're on Algo Studio Pro connected to the tools, trading automated for you, you don't care. It's taking the trades and trading it from the entry where the stop is and the in-trade management according to how you set up. And I apologize for any background noise, but I'm done for the day and we're eating lunch, and I'm getting ready to go run some errands on the day ahead of the holiday weekend. So just wanted to talk about, I'm working on a pre-signal that would be audible and a very small symbol on the chart. And then the main trigger signals, or the main reversal trade signals, you'll be able to do a vertical line, or you can have a big diamond. You can choose which one you want. And then, of course, you'll get audible tone, and that is an output. So, yeah, going to add a little bit more before I finalize everything. And I'm getting close. At some point next week, I have a really busy Monday and Tuesday. Maybe by Wednesday, I'm going to start shooting video, running this live on the time frame I like on the MNQ, so you can start watching it. But this has been very, very robust, and very, I would say, simplistic in nature, visually efficient. You get a signal and you go. And then I'm going to go over a little bit too next week how to run bracket trades in Quantower, meaning you can hit a buy button and you already have stops and targets deployed for manual trading, versus somebody that'd be over on Algo Studio Pro. And Algo Studio Pro is out in official launch now. It's no longer in beta, so just wanted to make everybody aware of that. So there you have it. Yeah, Algo IQ. I'll have more videos up this weekend, and I know we're gonna have a 3-day holiday here, so everybody will be bored some of the days, and want to cover a lot of information about the program and why I've got a big push to get this deployed and really start taking advantage of this breakthrough I've had while working with some other combinations of indicators on not only reversals, but also catching linear price movement, because linear price movement is a really efficient way to go past your evaluations. And then when you get a live account, you can drop your position size down a bit and just work reversals on some instruments and maybe linear price moves on others, and trade 2 instruments at the same time, or have them actively tracking, especially if you're trading automated, So you could have stuff firing off to get you to your daily profit objectives every day once you're live. So linear price movements for quick passing evaluations, and then moving into either a reversal mode or a combination of high momentum moves mixed with reversal, trading on two different instruments for your, once you're live and trading for payouts. So there you have it. If you have any questions on the Algo IQ program, you're going to start getting flooded with details and watching it live here as we get into next week. So info@gridalgo.com if you have any questions on it. And like I said, I'm doing these very small group in-person events because of how I'm working the code protection through a third-party vendor, and how I'm going to be working an activation process unique to this overall approach. So there you have it. Have a great day. Have a great weekend ahead, and I'll have a lot more videos out this 3-day period for the Easter holiday. Okay, everybody, talk to you later.